What's up, y'all? It's your girl Queen Queasy, the flyest chick out the 504, and we're back with another video. So, my last video when I was telling my college stories, I wanted to tell you guys about me going to ULM. So, when I graduated high school, I was 17 years old. I decided that I wanted to attend the University of Louisiana at Monroe. Like I said, I had got the top scholarship, so I wanted to go to a school in Louisiana. I just didn't know what school. I didn't get into LSU. I wanted to go to Delgado, to be honest, but all of my high school teachers and my college counselor at my high school just decided, like, your GPA is really good. Like, I don't think you should go to Delgado. I think you should go to a four-year university. I'm happy that I made that decision to go to a four-year university because it ultimately changed my life and has so many such a great impact on me that I don't regret the 4 year. And now looking back, I can understand why they told me that. So boom, going to ULM, I had visit ULM and I seen that it was small. I seen that it was a lot more intimate. It wasn't like overwhelming and had those big old classes. Cause like I said, going into college, I was kind of afraid of that because I went to such a small knitted high school. I just was like, no, I need to go to a small knitted college so I can perform well. That's what I thought. That's what I thought at the time. So I don't know if I told you guys. Yeah, in my last video, I told you my high school used to take us throughout our whole 4 years of high school, they used to take us on college trips. So we went to go visit ULM, and I was interacting with our college guide, and they liked my energy and things like that. So when I applied, I got accepted, and then they offered me a position in the campus activity board. So I was a member of that. So the perks that came with that was I had to go to campus early to do orientation. Once I did orientation, I got to move in early and all of those things. I was dating a guy at the time who was already at ULM. That's a whole nother story. He was from the city too. And we was like messing around during the city. I'm gonna say we was messing around before I had graduated college because he was like a year or 2 years older than me. So he was already in college, and just so happened he was going to ULM too. So what I be thinking about, I'm like, did I go to ULM for him? But then I'm like, nah, I really thought that was going to be a good fit for me outside of, me dealing with him. I thought that school was going to be, just everything that I needed. And it wound up kind of going left. But it was, the experience is what you make it. So boom, when I got to ULM, I remember going to the dorm rooms and I'm like, oh my God, this shit look like the project. Like, this is what we paying for. And I just me just looking around and just telling my mom, and I just instantly got depressed. And I just was like, I don't know if I want to do this. And she had wound up just taking me to the mall. I had took myself, my mama took me to the mall, and I had just was shopping, I guess retail therapy to kind of get my mind off the living situation, because I just thought it was fucked up. And I remember, like I told you, I had a white roommate. She had a fucking bike in the middle of the dorm room. So I'm like, what is this? So she had moved in before me too, because she was a part of, I don't know what the activity board that she was a part of, but she was a part of something too. So she had got to move in early with me. So I had went shopping. To get my mind off stuff, I just started decorating my room, putting my clothes up, just trying to make it feel homey. And just was just like, well, this is the start of my new life, and kind of just getting my mind accustomed to this is where I'm about to be at. So boom. My mama left. I started going to like campus events and shit like that. And then I started like making friends and meeting people or whatever. And I was trying to meet people that was from New Orleans, but it wasn't a lot of people that was from New Orleans that was going to ULM, to be honest. I just remember this guy I had met at a campus event. He was cool. And I was like, I know he was like flirting with me, trying to talk to me, but I was like, let me get him to walk me around campus so I can know where my class is at. Cause I am really, even to this day, like, I'm terrible at directions, and I just didn't want me to be late for class. And when the time comes, I get such bad anxiety that I wind up being late to my class or don't make it to my classes. So I let him walk me around all the campus. So I found out every building that was on my schedule. I found out where all the building was at, and I was able to walk myself, to class. I made it to all my classes on time. The first day of school, y'all, I looked at a hot fucking mess. I had on like just some regular like gym shorts, like the little athletic shorts that the girls wear, and just a t-shirt. Cause in my mind, I was trying to wrap my head around this first day. I'm like, if I get this first day down packed, then the rest of the days I'm gonna dress up. Once I got it down packed, y'all, I used to look fly every fucking day. And I got so many compliments on like how I was dressing and how I like kept myself up. That later led on to me like being asked to model in fashion shows. And people just really appreciating my styles. So that's how I knew I kind of wanted to do fashion. But like I said, ULM didn't offer a degree or a major or a minor in fashion or whatever. So my first semester was awesome, to be honest. I partied. I did my work. I partied. I did my work. I partied. I was getting homesick, but I was just finding my footing into that, and I was just finding my way, to be honest. I don't know, like I said, instantly it was a lot of jealousy with women. One, because I was like attractive, and a lot of dudes was like hitting on me, trying to talk to me. And then when you freshman, you fresh meat. So all the upperclassmen trying to talk to you, trying to fuck you, trying to like really get with you. So, and they got the girls who been there that just feel like, well, who this bitch think she is? And then you got to think about me, like my presence. I had platinum blonde hair like I do now. I knew how to dress, and I had like a New Orleans twang with me, if that makes sense. And a lot of people was just attracted to me, like men and women, not like in a sexual, well maybe, but they just wanted to be around me. They wanted to talk to me. They wanted to get to know me. They like my accent, like they just was curious on how the fuck me coming from New Orleans, the southern part of Louisiana, all the way up north, right? So I made a lot of friends. A lot of people from ULM now, we still follow each other on Instagram. We still keep in contact. I don't feel no way. And then at the time, I had a homeboy that was going to Grambling. So sometimes I only went out there maybe two to three times, but I go to Grambling. I go chill with him. I just kind of just was optimistic about the whole fucking ordeal. And at that point, I knew I wasn't going back to New Orleans. And to be honest, I just wanted to make the best out of it. I wanted to make everybody proud. Even though going into college, like I had a lot of people doubt me. I don't know why, because I graduated with honors. Like my fucking high school, I was in the top 5 or the top 10. Like I was up there. I worked my ass off. It was never about being like a geek or super knowledgeable. It was about me wanting it. I was on honor roll every year since my 10th grade year. Like I said, my 9th grade year, I was in Texas. So from 10th to 12th grade, I was always on honor roll. I always performed. Even if I struggled, even throughout my fucking struggle, I found a way to make shit happen for myself. Like the ACT, like I told you, I took that bitch 10 times. But during holiday breaks, they used to offer tutoring. I used to be at tutoring. Bitch, like I put so much effort into me being great. That's why I never understood why people hated on me, because it wasn't some shit that was easy or something that was given to me. I got it because I want it. And I always feel like when you really want something, you should work hard to get it. Or you should do whatever you got to do to work to get it. I mean, sometimes you don't have to work hard. You just got to work smarter. And I started learning that. Once I got older. My little hair coming up. I thought it was dry. So, and I used to think like for people, because that was what was instilled in me. Like if you want something, go for it. And I'm just like, what the fuck y'all hating on me for? Like y'all got the same 24 hours, the same breath in y'all body. If y'all want it, go and get it. And that's what it came down to. I just wanted it more than everybody else. And I desperately wanted my life to change. I had already thought about how I wanted my life, what I felt like I deserved. And I always felt like I was supposed to be similar to little Regina Carter, because I've always knew that my mama was signed to Cash Money. So it was just a lot of things in my head that I wasn't gonna fuck up, or I was gonna make up, because I felt like I got cheated out of something. You feel what I'm saying? So I was always gonna go hard. I was always gonna be this person. It's just And if you ask anybody from high school, they was like, you've always been the same. Like, I've grown, developed, and matured, but I've always been the same person. Loud, goofy, and determined. So, that's it. Let me know if y'all want to know anything else about ULM or LSU. I'll make another video. Bye.